They glow. So as you can see here, we have two Skylanders Giants portals. You can tell they're Skylanders Giants portals because of this clear ring down on the bottom. If they were SSA portals, Sparrow's Adventure portals, they would have that green ring along the bottom. But both of these have a clear ring. But what we're here to find out today, which one is a glow-in-the-dark portal? This is a question I've been getting a lot lately, especially since we've started selling them in the shop as separate listings. And maybe you already know, but if you don't, we're going to make sure you know by the end of this video. So looking at these portals side by side, it's a little bit easier to tell which is which, in my opinion at least, especially once you know what to look for. But the glow-in-the-dark portal is going to be a little bit lighter. It's going to have less paint on it, and it's actually going to be semi-transparent. So, can you guess which one is the glow-in-the-dark portal? If you guess this one over here on the right, you are correct. This is the glow-in-the-dark portal. This is your standard portal that you would receive in any other starter pack. But if we check the labels on the back here, you'll see, the model number here, 502, 502, so no difference there. They both just say portal of power, portal of power. So there's no real differences there. Obviously the serial number there is going to be different, but that's going to be different on every portal. So that's not something we can use to identify whether or not it's glow in the dark. So you really just got to go by looks, especially if you're out in the wild, if you're shopping at a resale store, used game store, flea market, or something like that. You just got to know by looking at them which one is which. And so like I said, this one has more paint on it, has more of a finish to it. It's darker in color. But then this one here, it looks more almost unfinished. It's a little bit lighter in color, and I always go from the top here. You can kind of see like these 4 attachment points where the outer casing is attached to the rest of it, whereas you look at this one and you don't see any of those points. It's completely dark, blacked out, opaque. You're not going to be able to see any of that. So what you're looking for when you're looking for glow in the dark is, like I said, something a little bit lighter and a little bit more transparent. Now, where did these come from? Well, this portal was included in, at least in the US, the Walmart exclusive starter packs. The ones that had glow-in-the-dark Cinder also had glow-in-the-dark portal. And this was clearly marked on the box, in the exact same place where it said, hey, there's a glow-in-the-dark Cinder in this box. It also said glow-in-the-dark portal. But many people just looked over that, glossed over that, or just in the box, it was easy to see glow-in-the-dark Cinder, but not as easy to see the portal that was kind of hidden in the back. But that's where these came from. Outside the US, I don't know. I'm assuming that wasn't a Walmart exclusive, so I don't know how you got your hands, if it was exclusive to a different store or something. Let me know down in the comments below if you acquired a glow-in-the-dark portal or a glow-in-the-dark Cinder from a starter pack. How was that distributed in your country? Let me know. I'm curious. But with that being said, because it was just part of the starter pack, that also means that we got a glow-in-the-dark 3DS portal. Can you tell which one is which? Have you learned? Ooh, one of the feet is missing on this one. We'll have to fix that later. All right. But once again, side by side, I think this is a much easier comparison than just seeing one of them out in the wild. But this one here on the left is the glow-in-the-dark portal. So this one, same deal. It's darker, has more paint on it. You can't see through it as much, or actually at all, I should say. Whereas this one, the glow-in-the-dark one, a little bit more unfinished. You can kind of see through it. You don't really have as many attachment points as you did with this one to actually see. But you can still kind of see through it. You get that, you can see the white ring underneath there. And it's just lighter overall. So once again, if I set this next to even just a standard portal, like, you can tell the difference, I think. I hope. But yeah, that's what you're looking for. So out in the wild, not only do you have the standard portals from Giants that could be glow in the dark, but you have the 3DS version as well. But there you have it. You have standard portals, 3DS portals. Only during the Giants era did they do something special like that with the portal. But I hope you learned something today. What other questions do you have? You can leave those down in the comments for me as well. If you have any other questions about figures or portals or other merchandise, I'd be happy to help you out if I can. Now I'm going to show you 4 portals that are currently listed on eBay. All of them are Model 502, but none of them mention glowing or not glowing in the title or description or anywhere. So I'll show them to you one more time, and it's up to you to let me know which ones are glow in the dark and which ones are standard portals. We got Portal 1, and now here is Portal 2, coming up to Portal 3, and for the last time, Portal 4. Now, let me know which ones are glow in the dark and which ones are standard. And I'll see you in the next one.